Africans are already cheering Cyril Ramaphosa. The business community in particular are feeling more confident than they have in a long time.
People are putting their optimistic plans to work now, whether it's investing, buying homes, and in the global investment community is discounting immediately into asset prices. And effectively what he's put forward in his New Deal economic plan is effectively a mixed economy view, but a much more market orientation and efficiency.
South Africa's private sector is sitting on around $100 billion in cash. Companies have been reluctant to invest in the economy due to the political uncertainty and corruption. Growth is stuttering at just 1%.
We're at those levels because we've been shooting ourselves in the foot through poor decision making and poor leadership. So I actually don't think the task is that difficult to get us back to our capacity growth rate of 3%. To get us to 5% is going to require a huge orchestration.
But it seems that Ramaphosa has already put the wheels in motion to root out the rot. Assets of companies implicated in state capture are being frozen. The Gupta's business interests in South Africa are being investigated, and Eskom has an entirely new board.
There's very little he can do about private sector corruption, but the feeling is that he needs to, resolve the issue about public sector corruption in order to regain market confidence in such a way that the private sector will also play its part in developing the country.
There's also growing speculation that President Zuma will be forced to step down before the next general election in 2019.
There is a feeling that the transition will take place, that he will be either stepping down or be impeached. But I don't think that it will be a smooth process. It's very clear in terms of the exposure of the former president of the ANC, current president of the country, in terms of corruption, etc., the people close to him and his involvement, and obviously the number of charges waiting for him.
The economy has already taken a battering. Unemployment remains stubbornly high and debt is growing. Ramaphosa has his work cut out for him. The World Economic Forum will be his first international engagement, and he's hoping to use the event to rebuild confidence in both government and the private sector. Sumitra Nydoo, CGTN, Johannesburg, South Africa.